Sup, kiddos? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to... Okay, yep, this is how we do centering. Sup, kiddos? Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the next reaction video that we are doing. I have the girlfriend here with me today. This is Anna. Say hello, my dear.
Hello, my dear.
Okie dokie. But anyway, as you guys know at this point, I'm a huge fan of Avi Kaplan, and we have two... Yeah, I know, real shocker, huh?
I've been dating for 3 years and I never knew.
We have two videos to watch today because I wanted to watch his newest song off of his new I'll Get By album, which is Adeline Part 2. But then, while we were gearing up and getting ready for this video, I also saw that he just released the I'll Get By EP teaser. As you guys know, we are going and seeing him on March 30th.
That's like really close. It's like a month.
Yeah, and it's 6 days after my birthday, so it's going to be a belated birthday gift to me. So we're probably going to watch the teaser first, and then we're going to watch Adeline Part 2. We're standing, as you guys can probably figure it out, because when we're sitting next to each other, like in the last reaction video, she's taller than me because she's got a longer torso.
He's not standing on anything right now.
No, in your defense, my hair does give me about 2.5, 3 inches these days. Oh, also, I'm wearing my Acapella Academy t-shirt for this video in honor of some good times that I spent with Avi and other acapella singers way back when. As I said in the first Avi reaction video, I've worked with him before. Yeah, he's a great guy, makes great music. Let's do this.
I am also wearing a shirt.
Yes. Ooh, trees. Ooh, trees.
This whole writing period was a very dark time for me. I was in a very, very bad place. I was in a place where I didn't really know where to go next. If you're walking through life with this weight on your back, every step that you take is going to be harder with that weight. When you're in a dark place, you're kind of in this cloud. These songs are ways for me to let that out.
Creepy.
I think it's gorgeous.
Sad and amazing.
I think this is gorgeous.
Very gorgeous, yeah. I think that adds a new meaning to the I'll Get By kind of a deal. I didn't know it was that dark for him to write the song. My favorite song that he's ever done is 4:15, which is like my late night anthem all the time because it's just amazing. Legitimately cried when we saw him sing it in person. It's one of the only videos I took. I know that he's gone through some stuff, but I think that when you do go through stuff, I am an artistic person, generally speaking, and you know, big, strong, long emotions, you know, tend to bring out the best work. The most human work, I think, the more relatable stuff, which from what we've seen so far from him is like always there. And
that's the part of this that I really respect about a lot of the artists that I personally follow, is I respect the humanity in a lot of what they do, in the sense that they're very, very honest about that sometimes they aren't doing great. But I feel like it's also important for us as an audience to keep constantly being reminded that even though obviously we do look up to these people and we do honestly respect them and obviously scream for them when we're at a concert or anything.
Obviously.
Yeah, there it is. I have no doubt that he's not even a little sick of that joke.
Oh, I guarantee it's like me with honestly.
Yes. Or is he here? Or is he anything?
Is he?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is he?
But I think it's very important for us to constantly be reminded that these people are humans. Because I feel like a lot of the time we put them on such a high pedestal and hold them to such a high standard that when they make mistakes or when they're not doing great and they don't give us the performance that we're expecting, people are more prone to get upset and
crazy,
angry and feel as if that this person that they have like played up owes them something, when in fact they're humans who are trying to get by just like the rest of us. My favorite song by him is I'll Get By. I openly wept.
It's
when
like
we saw that.
It's like sad and mournful, but like joyful at the same time.
Yeah, it's hopeful.
It's hopeful. It's hopeful, but it's like not the hopeful kind of like everything's great, gonna stick my head in the sand kind of a deal. It's like
everything's not great, but I hope it will be someday. So now we got to go watch Adeline Part 2. Just as a disclaimer, we did see Avi when he was on tour last year. We have heard this song. We just haven't heard like a high definition, like recorded like studio version of it.
It's also been a while.
I apologize if I sing. No, I don't.
No, you don't. Oh, it's more like backcountry. I like that.
Oh, I love you, Adeline. From the sea.
Yeah, it's the artwork coming in.
Oh, and it's like sun and moon.
Yeah, but it's also like a lake reflection. In reverse, though. Kind of. Make it last. Despite the ruin and the ashes. Oh, I loved you, Adeline. But you were young and I was blind. Ooh. Thinking about your tender heart. I go back to where we started. Out over sunny days. Oh, but it seems I brought the rain. Oh, but it seems I brought the rain.
I've always wanted to whistle. I can't whistle.
Oh, you can?
I can't whistle.
Well, if that's what you're doing to try and whistle, you're doing it wrong.
Well, no, I know it's like...
I took your heart and stole your time. I promised you I did believe that we would last like evergreens. Growing tall despite the war. Planted in each other's souls. Oh, I'm sorry, Adeline. Yeah, I'm sorry till the day I die.
Okay.
Thinking about your tender heart. I go back to where we started.
Spin! Yay!
But it seems I brought the rain. Oh, but it seems I brought the
Oh,
rain.
she's so pretty.
It's sad, though.
Yeah.
It's sad.
And the thing is, I don't know the story behind this song because he hasn't told
Well,
it. I'm just, but
whether
like,
or not there's a story, I mean,
it's still sad. Yes, you're
it's...
okay.
Yeah.
Thinking about your tender heart. Harking back to where we started. Out over sunny days. Oh, but it seems I brought the rain. Oh, but it seems I brought the rain.
I think it's like a good intentioned relationship that didn't end up well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the sea unto the pines.
That was incredible. That is a good old, like, classic, like, I can see myself, like, at a bar, and then the music band walks up, and it's like, they're like the background noise, but then that happens, and then everyone shuts up and watches the show.
Oh, interesting. It's so oddly specific.
Yeah, that song does sound like it has a very, very sad thing. I hate to bring this up, but that kind of reminds me of a past relationship that we don't need to delve too hard into. I don't know if he can read my mind or he creeps on my dreams, but this man has been...
I hope it's neither of those things.
I mean, I'd be okay with him being in my dreams. That's fine.
I mean, okay, but like himself being like creeping in your dreams. Not so much.
Just because he's released stuff released songs with certain meanings behind them at times in my life where I've desperately needed them.
Wacky. Yeah.
I'll Get By and like 4:15 both came out when I was having a really hard time with depression and anxiety, but they both gave me something to like ground myself. I hope you guys found this one a bit more entertaining than the last one. As you saw, I tried to be goofy and dance with this one over here. One of the dreams and bars that I've set for myself, I want to open for him before he or I die. Being able to work with him again someday would be a dream come true for me.
Like, what are your thoughts about the song itself, though?
I think it's very, very haunting. I appreciate that. I also feel like the first half is about like how he fell in love, and the second half is how he is still in love, but things didn't work out. I
don't know if it's necessarily he's still in love and things didn't work out. I think it was more of I agree with the first part is him falling in love. It's very joyful and uplifting. So it's like the first one's when you're young and innocent and in love. And then the second one is looking back on it and being like, this made me who I was. This made me who I am. But was it meant to last? And almost like an apology. I feel like it was sort of an apology in the sense that it seems I brought the rain. I think like that was him being like, you brought sunshine, I brought rain kind of a thing. So I think it's almost an apology and like an acknowledgement, but I will always love
of what
you.
he did.
Yeah, or
Or the mistakes he made.
Yeah, something like that. And obviously, I don't know if this is based off of a true anything, or, you know, it's like one story blown up out of proportion or something like that. So I'm not necessarily saying that this specifically happened to Avi Kaplan, but I think we can all agree on that. A lot of us have a relationship in the past where you can look back on it and see, yeah, I had good intentions, but I would have done a lot of things differently, like looking back.
Music is a huge part of my life. I try and keep it in my life as much as possible, which actually brings me to kind of like pitching something else. My music channel is up. Izzy Gray Music, go look it up.
Yeah.
It's connected. I'll leave it in the description box down below. Got a couple of things with me and my buddy Karma.
Just like busts down the door and is like,
My buddy Connor and I, who's a friend I've had since pre-K, have done a couple of things over there. I'm also, and I'm going to leave this link in the description down below, looking to form a band by the name of Nomad. What I have decided to title it is a dark modern folk group. Go check me out, like, subscribe, and if you guys like this, obviously now that I got 2 channels, go support me on Patreon. And thank you so much to Anna, who is also known as MySkyIsRed over on YouTube and Twitch. She does a lot of video gaming. She's very fun to watch, or very annoying to playing against, depending on who you ask.
Or which side you're on.
Yes. Thank you so much to Avi for continuing to supply us with lovely music. And until next time, you kids know the drill. Be good, and if you can't be good, be safe. And if you can't be safe, make sure that after all the dust is cleared that they've named something after you. Until next time, kiddos. Bye!